Hi everyone, so I'm finally in my favorite Austrian destination. I'm in the National Park Gesaüse. Just arrived on the parking lot. It took us, I think, 2 hours something to get here. We are here on weekday, so there are not a lot of cars, not a lot of people. I would discover that the parking here is now paid. It costs 7 euros for the whole day, and it's also works for every parking in the Gesäuse. But I don't know if we will be stopping somewhere else. But now we are at the Dome, and I am looking forward to show you my favorite place in Austria. So the last time when we were here, we could go down on this here and go by the trees, but today you see how much rain it was and how full the river is, because this year a lot of rain everywhere in Austria, and some places even closed, like one of the biggest autobahns still closed. Decided to go here like in the middle of this all rain stories, with hopes that we will be able to stay here, and we are. So at least like this is good, but of course I would love to touch water, can go down. But last time it was such a wonderful scenery. Like if we go down, I hope I will not kill myself here and will not get arrested. But like when you go down and you go there, it's amazing view. This is one of the most beautiful views from here. This is like a bridge where you can walk or ride a bike, and here it's a train station. You can reach Gesäuse by train from Graz and from I think from Leoben. It's one of the closest cities here. But the thing is that this train goes here 3 times per week, so if you come here, there possibilities that you will stay here and won't be able to go back. And especially knowing how it all works in Austria, it's a very high chances that you won't be able to go back, because train might be cancelled because of the rain or something like this. Also, the river is much faster than it was last time because of all this water after the rain. But we are really lucky that this place is still open, and luckily nothing happened here, so we can still enjoy the view. Let me walk you on the bridge. Here are a lot of trails where you can enjoy the national park by foot or on bike or whatever. This is one of the more places in the whole Austria. In Austria, national parks are really valuable and they are very well protected. It's one of the reasons why the parking become how it called in English, paid, let's say like this. Because they are working on protecting the nature, protecting the animals, and at the same time making more opportunities for people to enjoy these beautiful places all around the Austria. You can see how many possibilities in this part of Gesäuse to have like bike ride or Wanderwags. Even for disabled people there are some possibilities, and also on this map there are a lot of parkings. What you can't do here, so you can't find a place where you can drink a coffee here. And if you know me, if you know what I like, this is I will found mountain. One moment. This is the most perfect place for me to drink something like a hot chocolate or whatever. I even took my notebook with me because I know that my inspiration comes in the very different ways, places and times. So if something inspiring happened to me today, I even have my notebook. So we will see if we will be able to find something. And now let's go on the bridge. My mom told that like today is too cold or wherever, it's rainy, it's not sunny. It's the most perfect weather to see the national park because of all these clouds stuck on the top of the mountains, because of all this contrast, green plants, green trees, green bushes. It's amazing how it's beautiful when it's not sunny. And of course, because I hate sun and I hate summer, so this is just the perfect weather for me. If you ask me, this is one of my favorite places in the whole Austria, and I was excited to bring you here. I know even though no one really watches these videos, but every time I come here I want to film it again and again, and it never gets boring because it's amazing how beautiful nature here is. It's the most beautiful country I have ever seen. And you know, I always wanted to go to the United States, but I never wanted to live there. And if you read, you don't read my story because I write it in Russian, but whatever. For those who don't know, I'm writing a story about people and horses, and I write it for 8 years now, and this story now located in Wyoming, in Teton Ridge. And here I have my own Grand Teton. It's very similar nature, very looks like the range I have in my story. So I'm really, like, when I come here I feel very inspired, and I feel like after I'm going here something might inspire me that much that I will finish another chapter or find another line for my story. So I am excited for this, and I hope today it will happen as well. And the thing is, every time I come here I feel alive. No other place can bring me such a pleasure and inner peace, and this amount of mindfulness, of calmness that I feel here. Long years ago I had these emotions from horses, from being around horses, from being at the barn, but now horses for me is just like a routine which I have to do because I have Stella. And if I want to really feel something special, feel something I don't know, something that touches my heart and that make me feel very different and very good things, I go here. It's a lot, it's a long road, it's 2 hours one way at least, but you know, this is how my dream looks like, and this is the place which made me stay here in this country, that inspired me to stay here. And I would love to show this place to everyone. So here we enter in the place called Jeden Dom. It's a place for like natural activities, mostly for children and for everyone who is interested in knowing local species, local plants, and just to discover something new. So this is Wiesendom itself. You can see here a lot of trees, a lot of veggies and berries and fruits. Here are like local, it called Alpenverein clubs. So it's like a club with people who are interested in doing activities around mountains and forests. They come here and take care of this place. Here are also a lot of workshops for children, for young people, and for everyone who is discovering something new about the nature, especially about this national park. All trees are marked here, and this is a really quiet and peaceful valley in this part of Gesaüse. They also have here some cinemas, some workshops, literature evenings, and birds watching, stars watching, and it's something I want to experience, but I never had a chance, unfortunately, because usually it happens in the evening, and for me it's too long way to come here for the evening, so I won't drive back in the night. Yeah, it's something I hope to discover, and it's just very quiet and peaceful place. It's right beside those places where we were, and I thought that here will be some more, but I think for now nothing happened here yet, so we will see. Here they have the place where all this cinemas and star watching under the mountains are happening. Here is the mountain there. I'm too short to show you, but it's also here how it looks like. So it's basically like a foot of a big foot or whatever. And yeah, unfortunately this thing is never working. It never worked for 2 years, for 3 years now, I think, and it would be the perfect place to sit and to have a coffee with this view, but no, unfortunately not. Also, we have here a lot of telescopes. I can see one, but there were 3 of them in the different parts of Wiesendom, and here are also some stuff to do. Very popular things to discover local species. And it's funny how this stuff didn't change in 2 years. And this looks like a labyrinth with the trees inside of them. There are also some workshops and stuff happening. One of the best activity here actually is that you can just lay down here and chill with this view in front of you. Like, I can stay here forever. Just let me be. I don't want to move. This place makes me want to live here. Really. I want to stay here. I can put Stella here and watch mountains from my window every single day. But here are not a lot of people, and it's perfect. It's a perfect spot. So we are leaving Gesaüse now, and we are moving towards Admont, and I hope to go to the library, but I don't know if it's open or not. It's one of the most beautiful libraries in Europe, in Admont Abbey, Stift Admont or something like this it's called in German. Here we finished. It was amazing. Unfortunately, the shop is closed again, and it looks like it's never open. I tried to read when it's open, but it's not. So yeah, we are leaving and heading towards our next destination. You know, one more thing that amazes me the most in Austria, it's how everything is adapted for being inclusive and available for everyone. So here we're basically in the middle of nowhere. It's not the most touristic spot of the national park, and also it's like very small. But even though we all the signs we have, and of course mule beans, and you know, this is like it's a toilet, like in the hotel, normal toilet in the middle of the mountains, in the middle of nowhere. So it's everything you need to know about Austria. They not only take of their nature and of their country, but they also take care of everyone who wants to enjoy their country as well. So this is those very special place in Austria which make my heart so warm and peaceful every single time. This is the place that inspired me to call my team and call my brand with Forest Mountain Clan name. And this all happened here, and this is the place I have on my tattoo. And literally, this is the most beautiful view I have ever seen. And this is how my dream looks like. So, like a tiny village over there, a lot of grass, this perfect view, so many trees, greens, mountains, and so much place for horses. And it's literally, I want to live here so much, but you know, this, I don't know if this plots may be for sale in some years, and if I will be able to afford it one day, but I hope so. In my story, my characters live in a place called Jackson Hole. It's originally a village in Wyoming, right besides the Teton Ridge Mountains. And if you ask me how it looks like, it looks just like this. So this is how the place where Cass has her ranch looks like. I can't leave. It's such an amazing and wonderful and magical moment every time I come here. But you know, this time they put a string on this tiny road, so you can't really walk here. I don't know, it was always available, you could come there and take some photos, but now they closed it, and it's like very Austrian thing to do. But they can't close the mountains for us, so at least this will be available for us to enjoy forever. So we arrived to Admont. I left my car on the parking lot, and honestly I have no idea if it's free or not, but I couldn't find park automat, and also I don't know if they are going to close this parking lot or not, so it's kind of creepy. Mm. So this is called Stift Admont. It's like a local church, and the library, which is probably closed. So this is Stift Admont. It's the most beautiful church, I think, in this part of Styria, and it's huge, and it's a library inside, but I think the library is already closed. I feel like it.
Красивый был такой.
So here we are. We're back at Gesaüse Parkplatz for technical stop, and we are heading home. Till the next time, I hope this not very informative video was interesting, but anyway, I'm looking forward to see my 4 views on YouTube, and see you on the next trip.